Alrighty, so I'm doing a voiceover this time, different on this video, but yeah, here we are pulling apart the clubby. So as you see here now, we pulled off the intake and I've drained the aircon and loosened off some other little things, and we're about to drain the coolant out of the radiator, as you're about to see there. Yep, we're about to pull that off. Now we've pulled the radiator out and it's time to pull other things apart. So as you can see underneath here, we've run the bolts down the cat, we come all the way back here, we've run on the rubbers that hold on the hanger and the exhaust. So now I just got the back piece to take off, and we take that whole exhaust off, which was made in one piece, and then hopefully the tractor should come out with the engine when it's done. But yeah, my dad's undone all the stuff on the engine, wires and stuff like that, and of course we've got the time lapse on the GoPro over there. But yeah, dad's been undoing everything on the engine up here, should be able to pull it out hopefully by lunchtime. So yeah, you can see here, pulling the exhaust off. It was on the jack, so we just had to lift it up, pull it off the jack that my dad had, and then we just pulled it straight out. Here we were trying to undo the bolts off the drive shaft on the diff, and then here trying to pull it out of the trans, and you can see there, pulled it out, and then I'll just push it off to the side. That's what I did. Alright, so then we gotta pull this out so I can pull the shifter off. So yeah, as you see here, you just gotta basically put a flathead screwdriver underneath, just pry up the plastic a bit, get the clip part out of the upper part, and it all eventually pops off. So really a tutorial of how to cam your car, but I thought I'd bring you guys along for what I did. And as you can see here, instead of like some of them where they're screw-on shifters, Commodores and a few other cars, and this is a pull-off shifter, so it only clipped on today's lines there, clips on into there, and you just reef off. So here I was undoing my O2 sensors because we decided to replace those while I was working on the car. Here my dad's getting the engine ready, and I'm undoing the trans cross member so we can pull the engine out, because you can't pull that with a trans cross member. Alright, so the battery died in the GoPro, so that's a bit of a bummer, but yeah, we got the engine out under the harness. Had a lot of messing around with the extractor not fitting past that, which is understandable because of how they designed it. We had a 40-second piece off. The clutch line was being annoying, the shifter was being annoying, but we got them all off and got everything done, and the engine is finally out. So yeah, we got this extractor that is kept on, that came off the passenger side, worked sweet because we got all that stuff there. And yeah, so the 6 litres out, ready to take the trans off. Take the trans off and put the engine on the engine stand. So yeah, we'll just have to ready to go for it. You see all this engine stuff here, don't worry about that, I'll be in a video later on as I'm working on that thing over there. So yeah, now I'll be back once we probably have the trans off and the engine on the engine stand. So here's just a time lapse of us pulling off everything. My dad was pulling off the front accessories, I was pulling off all the top stuff like the intake manifold and a few other bits here and there, a few rail stuff, and yeah, I'll just let this play out. There I pulled the intake off and disconnected all the hose. And here I'm just taking off the starter. You can see we've pulled off the rocker cover on it and pulled the rockers off. My dad was pulling off the front and looking at the oil pump there. Here we're pulling off the sump and looking at just a little bits here and there of how it worked underneath. First time pulling apart an LS, so we wanted to see had a winges tray and a baffle in it already. So here my dad's just cracking all the head bolts for me, and I'm just here quickly undoing all of them with the ratchet. Yeah, we pulled off the head and just like normal stuff. You see a bit of the carbon build up and the other little bits here and there. So this was on day 2, the day after when we pulled everything off. We pulled the cam out of it, pulled the lifters and everything out of it, basically shipped it down to what we only needed to. I put new engine mounts on it. We got all the engine stuff over there. So here, I got this for my sister when we were installing the cam. See, I just put a bunch of oil over it, and I had to rub it into the cam so it slide in alright. Yeah, and we just slid in the cam nicely. And, yeah, very tedious because you gotta move it slowly and make sure you get into each bearing part without pushing the bearing out. Put the cam plate on now, and this is when me pulling apart the sump. So right now I'm undoing the bolts, but hold on, the two I guess you say hoses and lines in there that hold the that the oil goes through from the oil filter to the 2 holes in the sump for the oil gallery. So I started undoing that, and so then we can clean it. So there, those 2 studs that were on the hose actually can be undone, so that's how you take it out, and we took the winches tray off. Made it work. So here is me putting the new lifters in the new bucket. So we got LS7 lifters. It's the best upgrade you can do whenever you do your cam package. We've got brand new buckets, so yeah, soak them in oil, because that's what some people say to do. We soaked it for a couple of hours. Just picked them all up and pushed them all in there. They're clipping there nicely, so it should it's quite easy to carry over and don't really fall out. Here we're just putting the new valve springs on. There's the old ones with the yellow and new ones. Here we put the new timing chain gear on, and there's the head dome with all the valve springs in it. Ready to go. And we put the new timer chain on with the tensioner, but these LSs have the plastic tensioner because we got a new gear down the bottom with the new oil pump gear. And that is the video, so hope you enjoy. See you guys in the next one.